Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. We will be concluding our discussion on the Ratana Sutta, the discourse on the jewels, and we will be concluding with 3 gathas that were said to have been recited by Sakka, king of the gods, or more specifically, king of the realm of the 33 gods. Let us begin by reciting these 3 gathas. Yani the bhutani samagatani bummani vayani va antalike tatagatam deva manusa pujitang buddhang namasama suvati hotu. Yani the bhutani samagatani bummani vayani va antalike tatagatam deva manusa pujitang dhammang namasama suvati hotu. Yani the bhutani samagatani bummani vayani va antalike tatagatam deva manusa pujitang sangang namasama suvati hotu. These last 3 gathas, recited by Sakka, is Sakka inviting all of the beings, whether terrestrial or celestial, to salute the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, the triple gem. And of course, these last 3 gathas mirrors the first stanza of the Ratana Sutta. In fact, the first 2 lines are exactly the same. And of course, there's a good reason for this. The reason why is because even though the speaker is different, the intention is the same. At the beginning, the stanza was recited by Anandatero, who was inviting all of the beings, whether terrestrial or celestial, to listen in to what Ananda has to say. He is inviting all of them to listen to these 12 jewels of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and inviting them to essentially partake in the goodness that those jewels bring, in honoring those jewels brings, more specifically. Sakka is doing exactly the same thing in this way, though he's doing so more directly by telling the devas and the humans and every other being to directly salute the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. Either the Tathagata, honored by gods and humans, or of the Tathagata, honored by gods and humans. And the reason why he does such a thing is because of what these jewels signify. At the beginning of this discussion, we had spoken on how the jewels were far greater, far more beautiful, far more immense than any physical jewel, both terrestrial or celestial. There was nothing that compared to the jewel of the triple gem. And here we see that Sakka is directly acknowledging this as well. And in acknowledging this, we must also acknowledge this to be true. Because the jewel of the triple gem and these 12 jewels that are recited in the Ratana Sutta are very important for a distinct reason. Unlike physical jewels, which are, of course, subject to impermanence, subject to decay, subject to devaluing, even subject to theft by robbers and thieves, the jewels of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, these 12 jewels, and the triple gem overall, is not subject to this. you cannot have the triple gem stolen by robbers or thieves, because in honoring the triple gem and in honoring these 12 jewels of the triple gem, we are honoring in a way the true essence of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. We are honoring what they signify, and because this significance is so important and also non-physical, nothing can take that away from us. We are very lucky to be born not only as humans, but to be born as Buddhist humans, able to partake in the beauty that these jewels have for us to offer. And because we are so lucky, we must honor these jewels very closely. That is why we recite the Ratana Sutta so often. That is why the Ratana Sutta is so important to us. Because these jewels, without them, we don't have much. Without these 12 jewels, and without the gem of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, the triple gem, we don't have anything that's holding us back really from doing whatever we want, good or bad. And because we have this great karma, we've done such great karma in the past to be born in this way, we must celebrate this by honoring these jewels as much as we can. That is why the Ratana Sutta is a discourse, is a protective chant, is a protective discourse. Because in honoring this, we create the meaning for us to protect ourselves, most importantly. Not only will devas and whatever celestial beings grant us the protection that these jewels have to offer, but we ourselves also grant ourselves this protection in reciting and reminding ourselves of the Ratana Sutta. And so whenever we recite the Ratana Sutta, always be sure to keep these 12 jewels in mind and what they truly signify and mean. Keep the jewels of the triple gem in mind, and always remember that whenever we are reciting anything and offering anything to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, we must always understand that we are offering not to just the physical, actual Buddha, but rather what he has left us with, the Dhamma, what he and who carries that, the Sangha. And it is through the triple gem that we can represent the true essence of the Buddha, his true Dhamma, and the true Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.